Welcome to the channel. This is Coach Charles on the Soccer Benchmark. Now, I promised you that this channel is going to grow day by day, bit by bit. And today, this is our first player rating of the season. In fact, this is a segment that I think we are going to push on with because we have to discuss some of these players and how they performed. You know, out of 10, the team, I think, just gave us a 4 out of 10. But there are players who pushed that particular 4 out of 10 up. Because if I was very honest, this is a team this was a performance that in the first 80 minutes, I think I'll give them a 3 or 3.5. But 4 out of 10 for the whole team, or even 5. Let's say 5 out of 10. Because Ahmad really showed up. Eriksen in the cameo role that he did really performed well. So Zakzik pushed the performance up. But I can assure you that the performance rating that I'm going to give some of these players will be what they deserve. It will not shock anyone, because if you watch this game, this is a game that we should have won very, very, very easily. But the performance of the boys on the night deserved the rating that I'm about to dish on them. The very, very first player rating that I'm going to give on the Soccer Benchmark. Welcome to the channel. Now, this is the moment where I ask you to subscribe. Click on the subscribe button. Let's grow this thing day by day and see how far can we go. Now, Andre Onana. This has been our best player for some time. There's a period that he was imperious. There's a period that he really gave the team the best performance. Then he dipped and we lost 4 games in a row against Bournemouth, Newcastle, Wolves, Tottenham, those kind of games. So in this particular game, Onana had an opportunity to save us, and he saved. It was a double save that was worldly. It was out of this world. The best I've seen in a while. He kept us in the game, but that goal, that simple goal, he could not punch that ball out of the net. That is where Onana just let us down. So for Onana, I think I'll give him a 5 out of 10, because he was passing long nicely, but there was no one to really hold that ball up. He was commanding, he was talking to the players, but that goal, it was very soft. I think other keepers with stronger hands could have saved that particular goal. Left wing back, Mazrui. Mazrui has been giving us very good performances. And this game, I don't know whether it was the fact that he was pushed on the left, or there was just something missing. He was not the vintage Mazrui that we know, because you will see elements of something was not really right, because there was always a confusion between him and Mainoo, who is supposed to cover where and who is supposed to press at what time, and he never gave us so much going forward. The entire first half up to the 80th minute, I never saw Mazrui running up the pitch. In fact, he was pegged at the back. Something that I don't believe is supposed to be the role of a wingback. A wingback should be offering both offensive and defensively, but he did not do much in this particular game. So I'll give him a decent 5 out of 10. The fact that he was ever present. Martinez, you need to head the ball out. You need to clear the ball out. You need to stay on your feet every time. The dribbling header, you could have headed that ball out. Yes, there is that height issue, but you are a defender. He has a good leap on him. He did not do a good job yesterday, and I think a 4 out of 10, that is what this guy deserves, because he can do better. There are moments that he was passing good balls, and that is what he does every day. So you're always measured on what you did not do right when you're supposed to do it right. And then we had Delete. Delete was there, was present. He had to cover for Yoro. Every time Sulemana beat Yoro, Delete had to cover. He had to be that defender that takes care of the spills once Yoro was beaten, because Yoro was murdered yesterday. He was out. Sulemana just made him look very, very ordinary. But Delete was there. Delete offered his best. So I think a 6 out of 10, that is something that I'll give Delete comfortably. Then there was Lenny Yoro, our generational talent, 50+ million signing. This is a player for the future. But this game against Southampton, Sulemana had him for breakfast, lunch, supper, midnight snack, and every other meal that someone may decide to take in a day. Sulemana had him every other moment. So Yoro, every time he saw Sulemana, he just got sick in the stomach because Sulemana ran him ragged. You know, he made him look so ordinary. He was out of pace. He was, you know, everything that a player does to the other, Sulemana did it to Yoro. It reminded me of the game between Manchester United and Sporting when Cristiano Ronaldo made O'Shea eat grass. And that is exactly what Yoro experienced yesterday. So for Yoro, 4 out of 10. That is what I can give him. Ahmad, the beauty, yeah, the great, Ahmad the savior, amazing, you know. This guy is the guy. I cannot deny him even a single minute because he was able to defend, he was able to hold, he was able to dribble through defenders, he was able to give passes, shoot, but above all, he scored a hat-trick. 3 goals. 3 goals in 12 minutes, and that is a 10 out of 10. Take it to the bank if you don't like. 10 out of 10, and that is something that I am sure of. I am positive. I cannot deny him even a single 0.1. 10 out of 10. That is a mad, because he saved our blushes. He saved our season. He saved the embarrassment that we are about to face against Southampton. So Ahmad, 10 out of 10. Ugarte. He scored an own goal. Accidental, yes, but his pace yesterday was not on top. You know, I think there was just too much space in that midfield. He could not cover it all. He did his best, but he could not. And the coach pulled him out around 51 minutes because I think he saw something better in the players that he was about to put in. For Ugarte, I think a 4. That is what he deserves. Mainoo, 4. Because he was out of pace. He was out of position. He was not pressing. He was not passing. He was not doing much, you know. And I think the transfer rumors around him really affected this boy. So 4 out of 10. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno always gives us his vintage performance. He's always doing his best. There's a run that he did that was so good, but damn, it was just a night that didn't come out for him. He had shot on target. He had good passes, you know, but people who he was giving these passes were not able to convert. But Bruno gave us a good game. So for Bruno, I think a 6, that is good for Bruno. Garnacho, had chances, but did not do anything with them. So for Garnacho, I think I'll give him a 6. Hojlund, this is a 4, straight out of the bank. 4, because he could not hold the ball, he could not pass the ball, he could not head the ball, he could not defend, you know. 4 out of 10. And I am sorry, I'm not going to talk about this because in my review, I said enough about this Hojlund guy. Then we had Anthony coming in. Anthony just gave us the Anthony performance. He was not ready to take on these defenders. He was sometimes positioned in the wrong place, you know, but he had a chance to score 2 yards away. The Brazilian missed. So we started questioning, is he Brazilian? Somebody check his passport, you know. 5 out of 10. That is good for him. Then we had Collier. Young Collier did well in the cameo role that he played. 6 out of 10. Because he was energetic, he was fast, he was covering, tackling, he did well. 6 out of 10. Then we have Eriksen, the super pass that he gave. I just loved it. I'm going to give Eriksen, in the minutes that he played, 7 out of 10. Then there was Maguire. He calmed our defense. He made it look easy to head the ball out. He made it easy to pass the ball out. You know, he was always available, calm and collected. So for Maguire, in the few minutes that he played, I'll give him a 6. Zagzi. Z for Zagzi. Zagzi was immense, you know. He was immense. He was heading, he was holding. He gave 6 good passes. 6 good passes that ended up to goals, you know. So I'm going to give him a 7. Almost 8. That is Zagzi for me. Because this player proved that, yes, he's been criticized for some time. He's been vilified. He's been substituted in the first half. But he did not give up hope. So next time, Ruben Amorim, please play for us Zagzi instead of Hojlund. Then we have the coach. For the substitutions, he did well. because the substitutions brought in some really good results for us, and that is something that we can give to the coach. He did well on that. But the general play, the general tactic, the general performance of the team, it was way, way too low. So for Ruben Amorim, 5 out of 10. So do you agree with my ratings? Do you think our very first rating at the soccer benchmark is correct? Give me a comment at the bottom and let's see what you think. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, click on the subscribe button, click on a like, comment, share widely. And let's keep playing football a better way.